Good day and welcome to this special episode of If Walls Could Talk. I'm John Wyatt, editor of Walls and Ceilings, and joining me today is Jim Collins, President and CEO of Clark Dietrich. But you may know Jim as well as the board president of the Steel Framing Industry Association.
Yes.
So welcome, Jim. Good to see you, my friend.
It's great to be here.
So Jim will be speaking to us about what's happening with the SFIA. So listen, a lot's happened over the past year. So tell me what's primarily new.
Yeah.
What's in front?
Sure. I mean, one of the biggest things is the CFSEI, which is the Cold Form Steel Engineering Institute, joined the SFIA. Actually, they're under our umbrella now. And that may sound like not a big deal with 5 simple letters, but that's 1,000 people in the CFSEI. And they're all steel cold form engineers for the most part. And if you think about the mission of the SFIA, which is basically to promote the use of cold form, what better group to join with us than the CFSEI, because they're in the exact same position.
Lots of synergy to go with it. So how's that integration going?
Yeah, it's going good. I mean, they were, in a lot of ways, an organization that's very self-sufficient, but they kind of lost their home a little bit. We became their new home, and they're running themselves the way they want to run for the most part. But I think, we can both benefit from each other. So I would say that part's going very, very well.
It does sound like a really good fit. Let's shift back here to the SFIA, the association. So outline some of the enhancements to the learning portal. Lots of new stuff to address there, Jim.
Yeah, that's one. It's really exciting. And actually, there's a tie-in to the CFSEI I'll get to in a second. But a lot of people probably aren't aware of just how much we have going on from an online learning perspective. We've got AIA certified classes. I think there's 9 or 10 on the website right now. There's help to run your business. There's help to learn specific techniques, specific products, code and fire issues, sound issues. There's just a huge variety of opportunities there for people to learn online, 24/7 on demand. Do it when you want. That's the name of the game.
That is. So yesterday, I believe you might have announced some award winners. Now, I don't want to go down that full list, but we can certainly pull up who they are.
Yeah.
Can you share some of the categories that
you named? I'm going to have to cheat on that one a little bit, because that doesn't just roll off your head. But we do have an awards program the inaugural year was 23. The nominations are actually open for 24, so if anybody wants to nominate a project. But we did have 7 winners this year. The categories were efficient use of CFS framing, conversion from another material. In this case, it was bar joist was converted to a cold form steel truss system. Architectural design detail was a category, sustainable project, a mid-rise project, a commercial project, and a curtain wall project. So a lot of the very common scenarios that you'll see in construction with cold form were represented in these categories. We had a group of independent judges that are really truly industry experts that selected the winners. And yes, we awarded those companies yesterday, and it was great.
And Walls and Ceilings would like to extend our congratulations to all those award winners. That's awesome. Good job. And finally, Jim, tell us about the next 12 months of what's going to happen at the SFIA.
Okay. Yeah, we're really going to work, obviously, on continuing to incorporate the CFSEI folks into the organization. I think that's an important thing. Like I said at the beginning, 2,600 members now strong, so it's a great organization. We want to continue to promote ourselves. I think there's a lot of people that don't understand everything we offer. Not just to, by the way, most people probably think of us as an organization of manufacturers. We've got architect members, steel mill members, manufacturers, contractors, distributors. It's a very inclusive and wide-ranging organization, and I think we just need to get the word out to more people about what we can offer from an educational perspective.
Sounds like a great plan. Obviously, we'll be checking in well before that 12 months is up.
Sure.
So, Jim, we hope to see you next year. Now, you do plan to retire, but hopefully, as we discussed yesterday, you will make a pop-up
I'll be here
visit.
for another year.
Well, that's excellent. Guys, my guest has been Jim Collins. He is president of the SFIA currently. When does that term expire?
At the end of next year.
Well, Jim, thanks again. This has been John Wyatt with Walls and Ceilings, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.